There are over 4.2 million CCTV cameras in the UK, making it one of the most watched places on earth. CCTV is now everywhere we go, from the shopping centre to the workplace and even in public transport. Could this mean Britain really is a surveillance society?
Well, Britain's addiction to surveillance is shattering records, with it estimated that there is now one camera for every 11 people there. Privacy groups are furious, saying that George Orwell's 1984 was never intended to be an instruction manual. RT's Tessa Arcilia takes a look.
If you ever feel like you're being watched, perhaps even feel singled out, no matter how huge the crowd, chances are it may not just be paranoia. The British Security Industry Association estimates that there are between 4.1 and 5.9 million closed-circuit television or CCTV cameras in the UK. Now, that's 1 in every 15 or 1 in every 11 people. So whether you're in the tube, in the shopping mall, or in what are called sensitive locations like schools and hospitals, there are likely to be electronic eyes on you. Now, in recent years, much criticism has been thrown at what is seen as the UK government's growing surveillance state. But in the BSIA's most recent report, it shows that in fact, majority of CCTV cameras are not government funded, but rather privately owned.
By privately owned, this could be the bourgeoisie wanting to keep the proletariats in place by constantly monitoring what they are doing. This links to Marxism and the theory of false consciousness, as we are portrayed the image that CCTV cameras are put in place due to safety. But despite all the cameras in the UK, the crime rate is still amongst the top as opposed to comparable countries, and there have been many events to prove this, such as the London riots, which began on the 6th of August 2011 due to the death of Mark Duggan, who was shot dead by police. Although the rioting began in Tottenham, it quickly spread around the whole of London and then started in other cities such as Liverpool, Manchester and Birmingham. The riots also generated a significant debate among political, social and academic figures, which led attributions for the rioters' behaviour to include other factors such as racism, classism, economic decline and other cultural factors. Although only a minority of CCTV cameras are government funded, it has enabled organisations such as the police to catch the criminals who participated in the London riots. By also using the online media to expose individuals as a way of gaining more information. Other ways this is done is through television programmes, where the police show these criminals to a mass audience. Although over time surveillance has mainly been used for security purposes, it has changed in a significant way to being introduced as a form of entertainment, such as reality TV shows, social networking sites, and on apps. Could surveillance in the media be purely to make money?
Next season on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Spread them wide, spread them long like you're the guy in college. I'll go in there like a lawnmower.
Ow! Whoa! We're going up for the tour. This is the Chloe feel. Yeah, I'm excited. These are really nice.
Kendall's whole world is going to change.
Was Kanye just here? Yeah.
You didn't bone in a bathroom. That's how hard you're trying.
We want to see another pregnancy sometime soon.
Dun, da-da-da.
Do you actually think I'm dating anybody?
She was really one of my mom's good friends.
My mom cries about it.
It's not right.
I do feel like she's lonely.
She just needs a mature, normal guy.
His name is Corey. He's younger than Kim and Courtney.
As you can see from this, the Kardashian family find it normal to live their lives in the way of a reality TV show. This is because they earn money from being recorded and broadcasted on television. Also, by exposing everything that goes on in their personal lives, they are able to make the audience feel as if they are being spoken to directly. This leads to benefit their professional life, as they have their own business such as the clothing store and the branded perfume. This overall links to capitalism, as the exposure of what goes on in their lives leads to encourage their fans to live in the same way as them and therefore want to buy their products. This shows that the Kardashians manipulate surveillance to gain revenue and stay at the top of their class. Social networking sites have also become a form of surveillance, as security agencies and other organisations such as the police monitor many different sites to either find or track down criminals. For example, 653 people were charged for offensive tweets in 2012, out of 4,908 offences reported in the UK. This shows that the police focus more on the higher ends of offending and deal with it. However, there is a high number of individuals who get offended online, but the police cannot get involved in that, as they accept that people have the right to communicate, whether in an obnoxious or disagreeable way. This links to cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is known as using interactive technology, such as sending or posting text messages with the intention to hurt others. Online surveillance is also used to monitor and attempt to cut this down, but that still does not decrease the amount of individuals who are victims of this. Here is an example from a movie that demonstrates the worst outcome to a victim who is cyberbullied.
You want to take some pictures?
Post it.
I need another drink.
Dude, look.
Laura.
Hey Mitch, who's your buddy?
Who is that?
I just tried to hang up on him.
Can we get rid of this person? I don't know. Was this here the whole time?
It's just probably a glitch.
Well, the glitch just typed. Who is doing this? This is Laura's account. Who would hack into a dead girl's account?
Maybe it's Laura. All right, everyone, hands up right now. Who's doing this?
Oh my god.
As you can see from this, it is very easy to hide your identity online and victimize others. This links to John Baudrillard's social theory of hyperreality, as victimizers who are becoming addicted to the social media could start to believe that interactions with people online are the same as if they were in the real world. Due to social media becoming the way of communicating, it can also become hard to distinguish what is real, and the victim of cyberbullying can find it difficult to leave the virtual world. Another way surveillance has been used in entertainment is in the new Fast and Furious 7 movie, where the team had to track down a hacker to recover a surveillance called God's Eye that can locate anyone in the world at any time within seconds.
Is basically the tracking system that Batman uses in The Dark Knight. But in Furious 7, it's built by a programmer named Ramsey to help track down the God's Eye for Mr. Nobody so they can in turn track down Shaw.
Mr. Nobody played the part of a government agent and explained to the team that the only way they would be able to track down who they are looking for is by using God's Eye. Mr. Nobody decided to recruit the team to find the device, which would then help them both find who they were looking for. This shows that the contrast in social class between Mr. Nobody and the team gave him the upper power. This links to capitalism, as the difference in social class portrays Mr. Nobody as the bourgeoisie and the team as the proletariats.